If you think about it, this is practically Final Destination, but with a monkey. Sounds like a recipe for success. I mean, surely they can't mess this up, right? Right? So, The Monkey is a brand new horror comedy film directed by Oscar Perkins. The film stars Theo James, Colin O'Brien, and Tatiana Maslany. When twin brothers find a mysterious wind-up monkey, a series of outrageous deaths tear their family apart. 25 years later, the monkey begins a new killing spree, forcing the estranged siblings to confront the cursed toy. So if you didn't know, this is directed by the same guy that made Longlegs, and quite frankly, that was one of my favorite films of last year. If certain movies didn't drop last year, that movie would have easily been in my top 10 best films of the year. But Longlegs is still a great movie in my opinion. So going into The Monkey, I was pretty excited. The trailers were great, I loved the tone and the atmosphere, but what really sold me were the names attached to the project. Just the names alone had me excited, so I had to go check it out. And after seeing this, I can confirm that The Monkey is good, but not great. From the trailer alone, you knew there was going to be a whole lot of kills in this movie. And I can confirm that there are most definitely some kills, and they are most definitely outrageous. People die in ways that I didn't think were physically or humanly possible. The kills in this movie are gnarly, vicious, and unforgiving as fuck. Although the kills in here are outlandish, I would argue they're not as crazy as Terrifier. The kills in this movie are hilariously outlandish. In Terrifier, it was just flat out gross. So while the kills in this movie are grotesque, you can admire the absurdity of it. That shotgun kill got me the most out of the other kills. I mean, they literally showed it in the trailer, but when you see it in full motion, it's quite disgusting. I am genuinely surprised with the comedy in this movie. Like, I knew there would be comedic elements, but this movie is arguably a full-fledged comedy, but a full-fledged dark comedy at that. Whenever people aren't being massacred, the humor actually helps elevate the film more. And I'm glad the movie didn't rely on just the kills to be satisfactory. You also have great humor with great comedic timing and a great leading protagonist. I don't think I've ever heard of Theo James, but this dude is incredible. I don't know how to explain it, but this guy has so much aura when he's on the screen that I gotta admire and appreciate it. So in the movie, he plays his two twin brothers. One's the good brother and the other one is the psychotic evil brother, essentially. But Theo James does a fantastic job at playing two brothers who arguably are two completely different people. And even when the writing doesn't fully work for the evil brother, his acting still keeps it afloat. Also, I do like the design of the monkey. For some reason in the trailer, the monkey kind of looks a bit more smaller, but when you see it all in motion, it's way bigger than I thought. And don't worry, I will discuss the evil brother in a minute because I have some words for him. Similar to Longlegs, this movie has some great cinematography. The cinematography really helped capture the essence and the feel of a Stephen King book, or at least the imaginative world of Stephen King. When the first act of this movie kicks off, I am immediately in love with the film. And then the second act comes in and I love it even more. Like, the first two acts really sold you on the tone and atmosphere and the vibe that this film was going for. And I was eating that shit up like it was clam chowder. I had the absolute biggest smile on my face watching this movie. Until the third act. Yeah, they kind of dropped the ball in the third act. I don't know how. I mean, you had it. You were right there. The third act gets bonkers, but a little too bonkers. Like, to the point where it just feels so undeserved. First off, the evil twin brother. Yeah, I was not a fan of the writing of that character. So you're telling me this guy is just an asshole. He's just evil. Like, there's just no redemption for this guy. You're telling me the brother is just this evil, psychotic, wicked maniac who's just past the point of redemption? Seeing how the evil brother was like this from a child all the way to adulthood, it really got me thinking. The good brother did nothing wrong. I get it, I really do. And then the movie tried to set up this little half-ass redemption arc for the evil brother. Like, no, you have done nothing to deserve that redemption. You are just a vile piece of shit, dude. You think you're redeemed after what, a 3-minute self-reflection? My brother in Christ, that is not how redemption works. In the words of the great Deadpool.
Well, that's just lazy writing.
Also, in the third act, I feel like shit was happening on screen just for the sake of shock value. I'm not sure if that's how it goes in the short story, but if not, I don't know what we're doing here. So shit is just happening on the screen now, like, okay. I could be very wrong here, But hear me out. I feel like the source material began to run out by the third act, and so Osgood Perkins just wrote whatever the fuck down just to make it work. I get it, it is not an easy task. But I feel like there were other ways to go about that third act. That's just me. But regardless, guys, I still had a fun time with this movie, without a doubt. A great leading protagonist, great humor, bloody great kills, and overall, it's just a great piece of entertainment. But in my opinion, Osgood Perkins is 2-0, so plugging the monkey. Into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pass zone. Had it not been for that third act, this would have easily went into the pinnacle. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for The Monkey. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about the film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Would y'all put this movie over Longlegs? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.